to another episode of The Talkatives. Uh, we haven't been here in a while. A lot of things have happened. But first of all, I think we'd like to start with a congratulations to the 22-23 Premier League champs, Manchester City. Did a three-peat. They always knew they were going to win it from the jump. Seems like Arsenal. Yep. Arsenal never even had a chance. So, yeah. I like to personally apologize for supporting Arsenal on camera for so long. I promise by whoever is watching this podcast, it will not happen again. I'm sorry. I messed up really bad. And now I got shit on my face. So, yep.
You gotta own up to the shit you said.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm here every week, so it kind of hurts. But
I was right, so good.
yeah, you were right. You were right. You know, I'm very happy. Like conceding that you were right is I can live with that. But conceding to Marcus, he was right. Like, yeah, that stings a little more.
He was on your side. He was a doubter.
Was he? Nah, Marcus was always on your side. Marcus was always like Marcus. You know, Marcus didn't care
if he won. Come out and explicitly say it. But I remember when they were behind by 10 points, he was not sure.
Oh, he was not. Do you know what he did? He came out with the "We don't care about the Premier League. We've won it." It's like we're focusing on the Champions League. You know,
he was a doubter. Yes, but he was just kind of dodging the subject of the. He's like, oh, Arsenal, oh. But now, and I was the one that had to. I remember one episode. I had to actually kind of had to convince him, yo, there's no reason why you shouldn't think that you will win the Premier League. Even though they won up by 15 points, I was like, there's 20 games left. What are you saying? 20 times. Like, that's so many points still on the table. Like, you can't just think that just because you're up 15 points on back-to-back champions. And that's what I've been saying. To win this league, you're going to have to take it from Man City. And what's taking it from Man City means?
You gotta beat them.
Stop losing or drawing games to Southampton.
and that. You gotta play like champions. Champions don't draw three games in a row.
They don't lose
at the most important junction of the season, and then after that, the bottle was so bad that they could finish as many as 11 points behind Man City.
Yeah.
If they lose and Man City win, that's a let from being up. From being 15. Up how many points?
15. They were up 15.
To finishing 11.
They had the same amount of games and were up 15 points. Yeah. Like I said, they would bottle it. And they have bottled it.
It's done. It's over. Well, taking it back to Man City's previous game where Man City, Chelsea, I think the game was, 1-0? 1-0. No, it was 1-0.
It was 1-0.
Alvarez, 12 minute. I'm kind of surprised about that game. That, I feel like it could have been worse. But, watching that game, I saw a lot of things that frustrated me. Just like Lampard's tactics and decisions, and it's like I don't even know if I really want to go into it, or I just want to just let this season end for Chelsea, because it's like there's so many things going wrong right now that it's just we just need that hard reset. Like, even this jersey I'm wearing, I don't think I'm ever going to wear it again after Sunday. I just want it to be over. Main thing I'm seeing, played another Manchester club today, lost 4-1. I could not watch the game, but I did watch the highlights, and it's just like the finishing. I saw from Kai and Modric is just these players are way better than that. Like they're way better than that. Like it doesn't make sense how like and then you look at even defense, like the decisions they make. Chaluba is better than that. Fofana is better than that. So like it's like even the players, they just want it to be over. Conor Gallagher, that man has so much potential, but he needs the right coach to really help him dial in. And because like, it seems like Lampard is just saying, go out, express yourself, and not giving direct instruction. Every player needs to know exactly
Would
what he
you,
needs to do.
Shags? Would you? They're saying, "Oh, he's out. He's not even our coach. Coach is our coach." So would you? Well, I mean, put yourself in Lampard's position. I'm asking you this question: what would you do?
What would I do in his position?
Mm-hmm.
I would be better. I would like at least have some pride as a manager and win and try to win.
You don't
Like
think he's
at some point when he was hired, he had a chance to he had a chance to win the Chelsea job, but he's just not capable.
he never had
Like
any chance.
what do you think? Do you think he's just
He
there
never
for
he
vibes
never
like
had
for real?
any he never had any chance. If you really thought he had a chance to win this Chelsea job, you're fooling yourself.
No,
He
no, I'm just
never
saying
had
though. Like,
any
look,
chance to
look,
win this job like this.
look. I'm saying he had a chance to have a chance. Like
Back
if
before we fired him the
what
first time, I'm saying.
no, like even this time, like, okay, we hired him for interim manager. Like what is
He had
Lampard's
no
plan?
he had
What
no
is Lampard's plan after winning one game and drawing one game and losing like six? Like,
I mean,
is he really just that bad, or is it like it was Mission Impossible, or is it that he just didn't care? Like
why are
I
you
don't know
why are
what
you blaming
Lampard did.
why are you blaming
No,
him?
I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying like it's just the little things. The little things. Is it that he can't motivate players to make simple passes, or is it that like he's not doing it?
Those little things have been there all season long, even when Tuchel was there. What's Frank Lampard gonna do? I ask you again. He's okay? Tuchel gone. All right. Potter gone. All right. Potter's assistant gone. What is Tuchel gonna? Sorry, Lampard gonna? You're fourth, and we know they told you when they were hiring you're not gonna be coach. No, I mean you're absolutely right. You still try to win games. I think Lampard is still trying to win games. But are you killing yourself? Are you double putting your working overtime in the office trying to figure out who fits where, what? Why are you killing yourself? Watching film, watching practice film, watching player tendencies, trying to come up with a game plan. Are you doing all those things? Probably not.
Me personally, yeah, because like I might at least have something good to put on my resume. Not seven losses and one draw, not win. You know, and this is a Chelsea man. This is a Chelsea. Look. Me personally, like
So
we can go back. Every coach we fired this season, we shouldn't have fired them. This is just going back three coaches ago. Like every coach we fired, we shouldn't fire them. But like now that we have Lampard and we know, like no matter how many games we lose, he's gonna be there to the end. Like, come on, man, do something. So my question is it that Lampard wasn't capable, or did he just not try hard enough?
bro, they took the. I'm trying to tell you that they took the choice out of his hands because it doesn't matter what you do. Look, I'm t- I'm just trying to put it to you as a perspective from this is your yes, you're a Chelsea manager, yeah, blah blah blah. But this is your everyday job. This is your job. You get paid to do this, right? Are you going to work as hard? Like, yes, of course you're still gonna do all those things I mentioned. Watch film, do all the coaching duties, figure out the lineup, get a game plan. But you're not getting bald pep hair over a team that, first of all, they fired the 3 previous managers, and now they're looking to you for what? Help after you did what with Everton? Like, I don't understand. Like,
I mean, then why would you take the job in the first place though? If you know you're not even gonna try.
Take the job.
Like why take the job if you're not gonna put in 100% though? Like what's the
why
point?
would you not take the job? Because of all the things you said, Checks. Because of all the reason why you would work hard at the job. And I'm trying to tell you, Lampard is doing that. It's just when something doesn't work, it's just human nature. When something is clearly not working, it's very hard to put an extra percentage in something that you know is going to fail. Do you understand what I'm saying, Shakes? Like, even if you are at the job and you're trying, you're putting in all these hours and you're still losing, are you going to put in the same amount of hours that you would, let's say, in a team that, I don't know, is top 4? No. It's just human nature. So basically, what I'm trying to say is they set him up to fail, right? He didn't hire himself. I mean, he's Frank Lampard. He's a Chelsea legend. So how's it going to look if Chelsea comes to hire him and he says no? You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna look good. You know, especially to the club and the fans and all the optics on. Like, bro, you need any kind of job. Like, come on. You know, he's not gonna turn down this job. What I'm trying to tell you is, whatever happened when Frank Lampard took the reins is not on Frank Lampard. It can't be. It just can't. Because I will keep saying this. You cannot put someone in a position to fail and then be like, oh, why is he so bad? Because you put him there. I know Shakes is a striker. I'm not gonna play him at goalie. If I play Shakes at goalie, we'll give up 6 goals. I know Frank Lampard is a good relegation manager. Look at what he did with Everton. So why would I give him a team that has gone through worse turmoil than Everton? Slightly, but I mean, obviously better talent, but there's no stability anywhere else. And then, oh my God, Lampard is so bad. Well, what did you expect? Did you expect him to make gravy from chalk?
Man, I don't know. Look. I guess I'm a little. I expected more from him because of his playing career, but like at this point, like we all know, Lampard is just not a coach, and he should just retire. He needs to retire from management after the Newcastle game and retire with Chelsea like he should have as a player. This is his chance to retire a Chelsea player / manager. Bro, he can't coach though.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Look, like what type of club wants? What type of club would Frank Lampard be the right manager for? Like, what is his quality? What is he good at?
I'll take him if I was in England. I'm just saying, there's worse managers out there, bro.
But wait, but no, but like, he could get that job. I can see it happening, but they shouldn't. If they want to win, they need an elite coach, man. They don't need a Lampard. They need a Tuchel, a Conte, a Mourinho. They need a Pep. They need a truly elite coach. But the problem is, elite coaches don't really coach. They don't really coach national teams.
England needs an elite coach like that. I really don't. I really don't think England needs an elite coach like that because they've proven to win with Southgate.
So what are you telling? They didn't win anything though.
No. But what I'm saying is they've gotten to winning position with Southgate. Yeah, a Euro final, the World Cup semifinal, they've gotten to winning positions with Southgate.
But Southgate is a better manager than at least Frank Lampard, though.
No. Hell no. Hell no.
I mean, shit. I
Where
got
is Southampton come from? Do
I
you
got to
know where
find out
England
right
hired
now.
him from? All right.
Where they hiring him from? I'm about to find out right now because I don't know where he came from. He needs to go back over there.
There's no way he's a better coach than Frank Lampard.
England under 21 and Middlesbrough. Like
Exactly.
what?
Come on,
Why
bro.
would they choose him to be the England coach? Like how did that even happen?
You think he's that much better than Lampard?
No, he's not. He has not done that. Lampard is actually a better
At
manager.
least Lampard has coached in the Champions League. He's led a team to fourth place in the Premier League. He's done
Middlesbrough. You went from Middlesbrough to England under 21
So England head
to
coach.
England.
That's why if you
Look, he went for so after he
can win the World Cup with Lampard. Yeah.
so you're telling me after 3 years at Middlesbrough, you couldn't get a club job until he left Middlesbrough 2009 and he's not coached until 2013, English 21.
Yeah.
And that's who they hired?
Yeah. I know.
I'm starting to think he got carried by his team to that final now. Like honestly.
Give that team. Give Lampard that team. I'm telling you, Dynamite or Porter, Lampard or Porter, one of those two. Give them that team, Dynamite. I'm telling you, they just need. They don't need a Jose Mourinho. They don't need a Thomas Tuchel. No. They just need an attacking-minded coach. They got some smart players on the England team: Mason Mount, Phil Foden, Harry Kane, Ivan Toney.
It would be kind of poetic to see Lampard be the England manager. I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see it.
Saka, Rashford. Dude, they have brilliant players. They just need to be told, you here, you here, you here, you here. We're gonna.
But Lampard can't even do that at Chelsea though. Like the common sense stuff.
Stop saying that he can't do that, bro. What manager has been able to? What? Stop saying that he can't even. Which manager could? Come on. Come on. And then when I hired Poch.
Let's talk about Poch.
I give that guy 3 months. 3 months.
It's looking like Poch. Everything is signed. Everything is agreed. They're just waiting until, probably like Monday morning to announce it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm still saying it. I give him 3 after the season starts. Within 3 months, we'll be looking for a new coach.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, nothing about this hire. It was a desperation hire. Desperation hires are always tragic. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Is it really a desperation hire? Because they negotiated for 6 weeks.
It was desperation.
They sat and they planned.
So they ended up giving Poch everything he wants, right? So they gave him his whatever he wants, his athletic director, his assistants, his team. They gave him everything he wants, right? Is that safe to say that they're gonna give Poch whatever he wants?
Yeah, it's safe to say that they found. Yeah,
you couldn't come to an agreement with Enrique. Enrique that literally sent you a whole novel on every single Chelsea player and what they do best and what they don't do and everything. A whole blueprint on how to fix our club. And you're like, I see you're really, really thoughtful and smart. No, we're just gonna go with this guy.
What I would give to get a fly on the wall.
The selection process was done with a clear, thoughtful mind. After you look at a proven coach, he's won the treble with Barcelona. How many coaches have won the treble? Has Pep Guardiola won the treble? Yeah, he's about to, but has he? I don't think so. Jose Mourinho, has he won a treble? I think yes, once with Inter Milan.
Well, I think the thing is where Enrique he hasn't coached a club since
That's
he
so
won the treble.
ridiculous. What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. If he was a Spain
It means
coach,
he's out of practice.
he made Spain viable.
No, he didn't. He started coaching. No, he started coaching Spain after they won all of what they won. He's the
No, but
like he's
what I'm saying is Spain should be a lot worse than they are. They're not very good. They
they
don't
should be
have.
worse. They
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 should be
should be
worse.
even more
They
trash.
should
But
not.
but
They should.
but he
They
has
should.
made them trash. They have been trash the entire time under him.
No,
They've
but
never been
but
good.
no. What I'm saying is he didn't make them trash because he got there after they have what Del Bosque was there. Then Del Bosque got like axed somehow. No, I'm being serious. I mean, you really think
I
Spain don't
mean,
win
but
anything?
but 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 at the same time, it's like Spain coaching Spain, spent all those years at Spain. Like, come on, like he hasn't. Honestly, I don't know what was said in them negotiations, so I can't
What was
even like. I
in
don't know
the
what happened.
like why would you like
I mean, if we're going off coaching talents, like who has actually won, yeah, he's a top choice. But I don't know what the owners and honestly, like you can't even trust the owners' decision because
that's
they
what I'm saying.
consistently
Like you
they,
can't
they, they,
trust
they've,
them.
they've consistently made bad decisions as far as coaching goes.
Thank you.
As far as
So
coaching and
look,
management goes, it consistently terrible. Have they made one good decision? I think
no,
the
not
only
with
good
coaching and management.
the
Not with
only
coaching and
good no the like and even signings like the only good signing they've
management.
made is Enzo Fernandez. That's it. And now they're talking
Yeah,
about letting Mason Mount go. Like, bro, just give him what he wants. Yeah, it's
so what I'm saying is they've already shown you that they've made bad decisions when they're not under that much pressure. So you really think that they're going to make a good decision when they're desperate? Think about it. Think about it. Like someone has shown you who they are. Now you put the pressure on them. You really think they're going to make a be someone else? Come on. People never
it's
make
like
good decisions when they're desperate. I mean, think about your life, Shex. Have you ever made a perfect decision when you're desperate? May not have been bad, but was it a great decision? Probably not. Or else you wouldn't be desperate.
yeah, I can't
that's
no,
that's kind of what
I
we
can't say I have.
like. You rarely make just even the best human being. He will rarely make a good decision when he's desperate. He or she is desperate because that's what desperation does. It's you're human. Your human comes out when you're desperate. You revert back to your natural habitat. What has Chelsea's management since Abramovich left? What has their natural habitat been? Whatever good we have, we ruin it. Oh, you're a great manager. Let's fire you. Yeah, it's not working. We don't like whatever you're doing. Let's just fire you. Let's bring in this guy who's like very much unproven. Yeah, let's bring him. Let's give him everything he wants. Let's spend more money on him than we ever did on you that actually wants stuff. Um, Actually, no. Scratch that. Let's fire him. Let's hire his assistant. Actually, you know what? No. Let's go back to a coach that didn't really work out for us. Actually, wait a minute. Let's hire Tottenham's former coach that didn't work out for them. It's just like, what are you doing?
Oh man, these owners really are they really are kind of
You,
clueless, man. They really are
okay,
kind of clueless.
I'm
At
just
least
making
at
sure,
least
like,
at least under like Roman, at least like man, like I don't think he ever made a bad decision at RE
I don't think
coaching
he ever did, bro. Every
because like
coach
the only
was
the,
for a reason. He what
yeah,
was something.
like and they always got the
Always,
new one and the new one won. If he made a
yeah.
mistake, he fixed it.
He fixed it
very quick. You know, if he ride the wrong one, he was out very soon. He didn't hesitate.
Yeah.
The one time he tried to bet on up and coming managers, like didn't last the season or AVB. You know, everybody. People call him crazy.
That year, when the coach that brought off our bench, we were like, you know what? Actually, like, it takes such a brilliant owner to realize actually.
But do you know what? Do you know what Roman? Do you know what Roman did business?
Carry us for this season, because he was thinking like, all right, you've built this team for this manager, but now you realize this team is more talented than to get us a trophy. But this manager is not. And you're like, all right, do I bring a new manager and change the philosophy? Or do I trust the old players on this team and bring in a game manager? Like, how brilliant is that?
Do you know what Roman did the way, like, that Boli is incapable of? Roman hired people who were smarter than him and listened to them. Boli thinks he's smarter than everybody.
That's what I've been saying all along. You can't just hire someone to do the job. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, we can all delegate jobs, but you want to hire people that are great at what they do. That's kind of important. Like, dedicated, workhorse. Those are important. Not these entitled people from your board of directors that from your buying company. You're like, oh, we're buying a new toy now. Oh, I want to be director of. Can I be director of finance, please, Todd? Yeah, sure. Can I be another director, Todd? Yeah, sure. Like, bro.
Roman only showed up to training sessions when he showed up. When he showed up, he's a Grim Reaper. You know that. Oh no, Roman is here. Whoa, coach is done. But Boli just randomly always there, like, bro, nobody's taking you seriously. That's why nobody's playing seriously.
Except for Tommy. He showed up a few times during Thomas Tuchel's.
Because it was a match made in heaven, man. Yeah, look, Chelsea, Roman, Tuchel under Roman could have lasted for 10 more years. It would have been beautiful. But hey, the British government, you know what I'm about to say. So
political. It got political.
Yep.
And then with this new, and Shegs, I remember when Thomas Tuchel. No. This was way back. When British government was doing this craziness to Abramovich. What did I tell you about Chelsea? I said what? I said if we lose Marina, what would happen?
Everything falls apart without Marina. Like she has been the most important person at our club that runs everything for how many 20 years? Like
Man, we don't have a culture anymore. We don't have a Chelsea culture.
It really was a series of unfortunate events, and then the people they happened to sell to, I guess, were the people who were willing to put the most money into the club. It's like, I don't know. Like when I think of Taboli nowadays, I think of a vulture that has like gold feathers and gold chains. But it's still a vulture. It's still there to pick up the pieces and eat whatever is left. Like, and it's like it doesn't even make any sense. Like, I wish they were better at their job. I wish they were a better owner. I wish they knew more about football. I know I could, like, give me Todd Bowley money, put me in charge. Like,
even if they don't, just hire someone who does. Like,
science. Like, literally, like, you guys are the owners. Your job is to own the club and make sure the club is funded.
make sure the right people are in charge of the
You don't need to be doing day to day. We don't need to see you at all. We don't need you
The
around
only time we're seeing you on is on game day at the Stamford
in
Bridge
your
box
box. That's it.
the little 5 minute soliloquy. Oh, there's
Yeah.
you came in, blah blah blah.
We
Then
don't
that's
need
your
you.
game.
We don't
We
need you
don't
on the
need
training ground giving motivational speeches about
like
things you don't even know. Like, come on.
it's so. But I bet you the person. If I was a player and he's doing that in the locker room, I'll be I'll be holding my laugh so bad.
If there's one thing, he's good at, it is not taking no for an answer. But like, he's been not taking no for the answer for the wrong players and the wrong things. Like the only one where he definitely should have not said no. His most impressive no was Enzo Fernandez. Like, but after that, like what he is, so he's like one for like what 10, 15.
No,
20?
and I'll give you Madueke. Madueke.
Okay, what?
I'll give
Madueke
you
was
no.
what, like 30 mil though?
Like Noni should be starting on that right wing. I'm sorry, he should be a starter. It's like
Which leads me to our next discussion. Like, what should this Chelsea team look like next season? Let's start from the top. And before we even talk about anybody else, we gotta talk about the Lukaku in the room. How can Chelsea get rid of Romelu Lukaku, seeing as nobody else wants him? What do we do?
that is a tough one. I don't send him out on loan again. That's what it's looking like. That's what might have to happen again.
He has 3 years left on his Chelsea contract.
Yeah, so it's not looking good from that standpoint. But
honestly, I feel like the only way Inter can make him permanent is if we agree to terminate his contract and he agrees to a pay cut to join Inter.
Yeah.
But Inter are also in a period where they don't they've won a cup this year and they're in 2 cup finals. One of them the Champions League. So it's like no one knows. They could. If they win, they could afford to sign him.
Yeah, they win the Champions League. Yeah.
But it's like they gotta beat Man City though.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a Lukaku. It's just like it's very hard to get rid of that big.
If Osimhen leaves, maybe Napoli might go into the Lukaku sweepstakes.
Oh man, they shouldn't do that. They should do what they did to get Osimhen and sign some unknown guy from France or wherever not Lukaku. Not Lukaku. They should do what they usually do, sign some unknown player from somewhere else and just like that's how these clubs. I don't even know, like big clubs like Chelsea, like what is our squad, what are our scouts really up to? It seems like they only target the most visible players. Like, why aren't y'all in the second division of the Dutch league, like scouting for Haalands?
Who hired those scouts? I rest my case.
But bro, even during the Roman era, we're always trying to sign the biggest, most expensive superstar. We're always going after these big names. Like, dude, like all you need is a really good scouting system, like these smaller clubs have, and all you have to do is find these guys before everyone else does. Like,
yeah, that's different. That's different though. Like, I hear you on that, but that's different. How many like championship teams consistently do that? Not many, because
not the championship teams. We're talking about like mid-table teams. Seems like Brighton.
So, in time, I mean, who knew Napoli would be this good? Nobody. But they might pop. after one season, or they might take them 3, 4 seasons, like it took Salah and Mane. You never know, because at the end of the day, these things are unproven. And at Chelsea, we're just not
Chelsea is
that
much more of
good.
a win now. We don't have time to wait.
Yeah, we don't
But
care
at the
about.
same time though, like I think I think you agree with me on this. Like only splash the cash on the most elite players like Enzo.
Of course, like yeah,
But and then don't spend 100 million on Modric. Go to the academy and break somebody up.
but
Like
to be
just
honest
like
with you,
simple thing. Only spend the cash on
just
the most, the best, the
to,
one top 1%, and then everything else. Look for
to be honest
deals
with you,
and use your academy.
to be honest with you, yes. To be honest with you, they got lucky on Enzo, honestly, because I wouldn't have spent 100 million on him. Now, after we've seen him play, we're like, oh, sorry, they got lucky, because if you see how much, like, yo, Mudrik, yo, he needs time, yo. He needs proper coaching and
The
time.
choice he missed today, like oh my god, but I would have finished that. I know.
Probably. Yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty much what's been going on with us all season. Just we don't have that like consistent finishing
I
touch.
don't know. Like
Like
there's a video. There's a video online now. Like I don't know if you know who Joey Swole is, but he's even him. He's roasting Modric because of something he posted on social media. It's all backwards right now.
yeah,
We
Modric
we
had a
we, we
terrible.
got
Modric
we
had
got we got Levy Colwill tweeting. We got players just throwing shade. Our own players like just we got Drogba and some drama. Like it's really. But you know what? I ain't gonna front because hopefully next season, like continue where we left off as far as like what her team should look like. We still got Modric on the left. You got Madueke on the right. Up front, we're probably gonna keep Felix.
I would
Uh,
like to see. I would like to see one full season of how Felix and Kai Havertz partnership up front, and then on the left, Sterling's gonna start. Bro. I don't trust.
Sterling. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I forgot about Sterling.
So
Forgot about
Sterling on the
Sterling.
left, and then Madueke on the right. In the midfield,
Pulisic, no Pulisic in there. Ziyech gone. Like, don't forget who you're leaving out.
Ziyech might go, might leave. Um,
Obama
Pulisic,
definitely leaving.
oh, Aubameyang definitely leaving. Pulisic would have to take that left wing spot from Sterling.
Off the bench. Pulisic off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's better
And then
starting. He's a better starter like in the
no,
past.
no, he's gonna have to take it from Sterling though. Like he's gonna
Mm.
because of the kind of player that Sterling is. Like you can't just bench Sterling for no cause. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it has to be like, all right, Pulisic is clearly playing better than you. So sorry.
But Modric is also a
Mudrik
left
is not
winger.
ready, bro. He's not. He's just not ready, bro. He needs 1 to 2 seasons of like coming off the bench, of being a bench warmer, and coming off and watching how. I'm telling you, he's not
That's
ready.
harsh.
Maybe next season he goes and to Ukraine and trains, or goes to Norway, trains with Holland, or goes to Russia, goes to Brazil, trains with all everybody. But right now, he is so not ready.
Look,
But
with Modric, the problem is he's. I think it's mental because he's always in those positions at like where the nine should be, but his finishing is just off.
no,
It's
that's
just
that's
off.
why he's not ready. That's why he's not ready. Whether it's mental, whatever it is, he's just not ready for the moment. Really. And I agree with you, it is mental. He looks like he's not ready for the moment. Like,
Mhm.
I see moves that he's trying to do. I'm like, I know you normally do that move really easily, but on the game, he's not, his touches it to the left. Nope, you don't know that the guy's there. What I'm saying
And
is, those ingrained instincts, like those dribblers' instinct, those instincts that you naturally have, that my Dueke has, he doesn't have them. He just doesn't have it. Like he's really skillful, but there's certain things that like you need like, for
Don't
example,
you think he needs playing time too at the same time?
not just
Because
that.
he's
For
barely getting
example,
any. He started like
it's not
for the first
it's
time in how
it's not
long?
just that. It's not just about playing time. First of all, you must understand, Nani is younger than Modric. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, Nani is like, like I don't know, like I'm not. I don't think he's like that much more technically better than Modric. It's just how he plays. Like he understands how to play. Now I'll say this:
Well, I mean, he was in England
Madueke
before
played
he went
in
to
a
where we
better.
signed him from.
No, what I'm saying is Madueke's team before us was better than Modric's team before us. PSV just won the Eredivisie. They're champions.
Mhm.
Like they have a style of play. Now, mind you, Shakhtar are champions too, but PSV in their Liga, they play in the same league as Ajax, right?
Yeah, Netherlands, the Dutch league,
Thank you.
Dutch
So,
Netherlands,
which league is better, the Dutch league or
Dutch
Ukraine league?
league,
Okay.
Dutch league.
And Noni Madueke is coming from a team that he was passing the ball to Cody Gakpo. He was playing with Javi Simmons. Like
Hmm.
these are really good players.
But
So
this is an insane stat though. He spent 1920. He spent 3 years at PSV, only made 51 appearances, scored 11 goals, and this season alone, he's made 11 appearances, a half season at Chelsea. So it's like that man was on the bench a lot of the time for PSV.
PSV, like I said, PSV has a lot of good players, and he was probably 16. Just-
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
only 21 now.
that's what I'm
He
saying.
just
He
turned
was he was he
21.
was really really young back then. The fact that he even played that much at 17, 18, come on. So my point is, Noni Madueke is a much more poised, I should say, much more poised, much more controlled player than Mudrik. Nani has the similar speed to Mudrik. He's really fast, but he's very poised with the ball at his feet. He's like a wizard with the ball at his feet. He knows his next move and his next move and the next. Whereas Mudrik is just out there like, eh, if you give me space, all right, I'll take it. He's not
Well,
really he's
oh
not really
yeah.
caught on and processing the game on the level he needs to excel at this level.
And also, like Nani has, his youth career he was raised in England, so he already knows a lot
He
about the game.
understands how to play possession and all that.
Modric is still in his adaptation stage
I'm
right now.
telling
Nani
you,
is
he's
learning
still
to
trying to
adapt.
understand. Yo, okay, how do I play? Okay, wait, all right, wait. Like most of the time.
So
Okay, sorry. Go
so
ahead.
so like I'm just like recapping. So our forward options, Havertz and Felix, definitely. I'm on the
Yeah.
camp where
I need to see. I need
Osimhen for 150 mil is just no, hell no,
to,
because we still got the Lukaku problem and we got Broya coming back.
who
So
has a
so
problem?
as crazy as it sounds, Chelsea do not need to sign a striker this season. What we need to sign is a decent coach. On the wings, we got Sterling and Modric. And the other wing, we got Madueke and Pulisic. Oh, wait.
I mean, if
Nkunku.
ZS doesn't
Is
leave,
Nkunku a right winger or a left winger?
Nkunku is center forward.
Is it center forward?
He's coming. Yeah, Nkunku is a center forward.
Okay.
He's not a winger.
Let
He's a
me
center
see real
forward.
quick.
It's like a center attacking mid.
Oh,
Center
he is.
forward.
He is. He is. So yeah, we definitely don't need to sign a striker.
That's
Then we
hard.
already have Nkunku. Unless it's Rafael Leao for
That's
or
not.
whatever. Or
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Or Seaman, which is like way too much that they're asking for. Let's just chill and just work with what we have.
And then the midfield, I would like to nominate Carney, Chukwuemeka into that midfield
Same,
with
same.
so because
What?
Carney is just that good, man. He needs
He's
to
really
play.
good. He
He
needs
needs to
playing
play
time.
more.
I
And
was
at times,
very.
he's
I
like
was.
he's like a more silky, more calm, composed Loftus Cheek, if that makes sense.
I was really. That's
More,
another point right there. I was really like upset at Lampard for not letting him go to under 20 World Cup, but then Lampard starting him today, so it like it's better.
why?
Hopefully he
Lampard.
starts him again towards hopefully he starts him against Newcastle.
Lampard is a very good developmental coach. That's why us hiring Pochettino makes no sense. Lampard is a developmental coach. Just hire him if you want to go developmental route. I'll choose Lampard over Poch any day. I'm sorry.
Honestly, in my heart, I want to see Lampard succeed. Like I still think
Yeah,
he can
because
become a
they're
great coach.
signing Poch to develop these players. Well, I'm just like
Lampard has
Lampard.
proven he can.
Lampard
Look, if
is
Lamp,
so that's why I mean, like again, we're getting back to the
so
subject.
so like Loftus Cheek, yeah, I've heard rumors he's going to we're selling
AC
the
Milan.
AC Milan.
Been hearing that about. Yeah, AC Milan
I,
will
I
be getting
don't I don't know.
AC Milan doesn't have a player like Loftus Cheek, so this will be great signing for them. All
He
right,
is he is gonna he's gonna dominate in that league. If they start him regularly,
immediately starting. I mean, immediately. So Loftus, good luck. You're gonna be with your boy Tomori. I'm happy for AC Milan. They have something brewing. But if he leaves, because I was gonna say Enzo and Loftus Cheek, but if Loftus Cheek leaves, Enzo and Chukwuemeka, bro. Because Chukwuemeka, whatever he did today, that's good enough for me, honestly. If he can just replicate that for 60 games or however many 50 whatever games, that's all we need. We don't
and
need the coach falling on the ground every 2 seconds. We don't need him being bad. Bro, Chukwuemeka can attack and recover at the
so
same capacity.
I
That's
think
all
it's safe to say Kovacic out,
Kovacic out.
Zakaria back to Inter,
Or
Kante on injured reserve.
yeah,
Um,
you trust him at this point with his injuries.
who else do we have in that midfield? We already got rid of
Conor
Jorginho,
Gallagher, but
Conor Gallagher.
Conor Gallagher's gonna have to prove that he can start next.
Wait. There's a huge player we're forgetting. Mason Mount. Where does he play in this team? Where does he fit in going forward? I think it's in midfield in the number 10 area behind the strikers.
Yeah, behind the striker, yeah.
So it's Enzo, Chukwuemeka, and Mount.
Mm-hmm. That would be my midfield.
And Conte if he decides to be fit.
I mean, obviously, and Conor Gallagher too.
Oh, and Conor Gallagher. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty decent midfield. I would really like to have Loftus Cheek on the bench, but it's like, man, sometimes you just gotta let him go. Like,
Yes,
honestly, there's a lot of players like I played for Chelsea over the years. I'm like, y'all should have just left that man alone and would have had a way better career. You know,
Loftus Cheek has to play.
Like we see the quality, but like he just doesn't like. Come on, it's time
you can't let Lewis. We're not letting Lewis Hall go, right?
Oh, you mean Lewis Ball better than Cucurella?
Good.
Oh no, we need to sell Cucurella somehow. We need.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know how. I don't know how we're gonna do it.
They can have him. Reece James coming back, and then we get Malo Gusto back.
Malo Gusto, Aspilicueta. It should be. We should have left Aspilicueta. We should have.
Center back. We're good on center backs. We have Koulibaly, we have Badiashile, and we have Fofana and Chaloba. We're good on center backs. We're good.
And we have Thiago Silva. But Badiashile might not be fit for the start of the season. I think it was a groin injury. Aspilicueta, we should have let Aspilicueta go to Barcelona when he wanted to. But Todd Bowley said no.
He didn't want to go. Aspilicueta didn't want to go.
No, he wanted to go. He wanted to go.
He came out and said
He no, that was after he had already decided. Like everybody already
this.
decided to keep
I'm
him.
just going back. No, actually, this was before everybody already.
It was Thomas Tuchel and Bowley that decided to keep him here.
He was, but he was saying like, oh yeah, I mean, I guess he wanted to go, but
he wanted to go. He'd won everything at Chelsea. It was his
the reason
time.
why I'm saying that
They ruined it.
He didn't want to go is because of what he said. Like him, Speed wanted to go, but his family didn't want to go.
Oh yeah.
He said his sons, they're English. Like they were born in England. They grew up in London. They speak English. He's just gonna take those teenagers and just move them to a different country. Yeah. We're going home, Dad.
So what do we do with Aspilicueta then? Like what? I think he has like what?
Send him home. It's time his kids learn some Spanish. It's time to go eat some tacos. Send them home, man. They need to go home.
Yeah. Aspilicueta needs to go. Is Malagusa a right back or a right wing back?
Yep. Right wing back.
Okay, so we have Lewis Hall. Like we really need to get rid of Cucurella somehow.
Yeah.
So yeah, our defense is set. I heard rumors that we're trying to sign Konde again. Like I don't believe those rumors because that doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, but no,
but like another big decision though. Goalkeeper. What are we gonna do back there, man?
No, I'm fine. Honestly,
we got Gabriel Solana. He's coming.
But no, I'm fine with Kepa.
But Kepa, and I think Mendy had his 5 minutes. He's done.
His little juice under Tuchel. Maybe Tuchel will take him, probably. But yeah, Kepa. I don't really see an issue. I don't really have an issue with Kepa.
I think Kepa has actually been really good. It's just we've just been terrible defensively.
We've just been so bad. Like, what do you want Kepa to do? Like, he can't make back-to-back goal line saves 6 times every game. 4 of those are going to go in.
Put Kepa behind John Terry and Carvalho and Ashley Cole and Ivanovic. He's breaking records.
I agree. Czech did not look like Czech when he went to Arsenal.
Nope. Nope. It's like your defenders are like that's one goalkeeper and defenders are one unit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Midfielders too, especially if you got like a CDM like Conte, it all adds up.
Yeah, he can be joined into that unit. Yep.
Anyway, so it's like now going into this new season, I know like we know what players want to keep, but it's like Pochettino, what is this man gonna do with this team? You're saying 3 months. So basically we're still gonna be trash, is what you're saying.
I fully expect us to be a not so good team. Mid-table team. Probably 8th. Cap out at 7th. You could drop as low as 10th or 12th. Same as this season. Maybe 2 places better.
Man.
It's some dark days coming up. Just letting you know. It's gonna get a whole lot worse before it gets better. And it will not get better until Todd Bowley hires someone to do his job for him. Someone better at his job. Please, just do that.
We don't. Todd Bowley is not good at any. He's not good at anything. Right?
Start there. Just hire someone better at doing your job than you, and let him do everything else. Let him hire everybody else. Just do that, and then just dip out.
Honestly, I can't even like say what I think will happen because for me, Pochettino is not Chelsea coach until Chelsea tells me he's Chelsea coach. So I can't really say right now. Like it has to be like it's official. They say it's signed. They say, but like Chelsea hasn't told me it's official. So I can't even start projecting right now. Once I see him holding the Chelsea jersey, then I can start making. Although I do agree with you that he's not that guy, but I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and see after the announcement is made. But Meanwhile,
That.
before we wrap up,
Mhm.
um, we have the last game week of the Premier League coming up on Sunday. We have in the top seven, well, specifically seven. The only position that's really up for grabs is seventh place right now. We have Aston Villa playing Brighton, and we have Tottenham playing Leeds. Who is gonna play in the? I know who I'm rooting for, but who do you think is gonna make it to that last Conference League spot? Because Tottenham's only a point behind Aston Villa, and they both have the same goal
Oh,
difference.
Aston Villa. Aston Villa gonna get it for sure. For sure, Aston Villa.
I think I agree
You think
with you
Tottenham's gonna get
because
it?
no, I mean I'm rooting for Aston Villa, but I also think Tottenham they're on a free fall right now.
Yeah.
Seeing as Brighton has already confirmed their Europa League status, they cannot finish higher or lower than six. There's no point. Um, yeah, Aston Villa, like yeah, they got it. They got it. And Tottenham are playing the Leeds team who need to win to avoid relegation.
Yep. I think Leeds will win that game and avoid relegation.
So if Leeds win that game, they go up to 34. Then you have Leicester City playing West Ham and Everton playing Bournemouth.
West Ham have nothing to play for. Leicester has everything to play for, but I just think it's going to be a tie. I think Leeds wins and goes through.
Leeds win and go through, and then Leicester tie at West Ham.
Yeah. That's what I think.
What about Everton? Where do you think Everton is going to go? Again, Everton are playing Bournemouth.
Bournemouth already going down. Are they safe?
No, Bournemouth are safe. Everton are playing Bournemouth at home.
Everton, it'll probably be a tie.
Bro, that's all they need.
Yeah.
Actually, goal difference. It depends. It depends because they're on minus 24. Leicester are minus 18. Leeds are minus 27. So it could get tricky because if they win, or if they draw, like you said, their goal difference remain the same. That means Leeds would have to score three or more goals, and Leicester would have to score like 6 goals.
Okay.
If they draw,
I still think Leeds goes through somehow, some way, somehow. We'll see.
I don't know. I really don't want to see Everton getting relegated.
It might.
I rather Leicester, Leeds, and Southampton because those are all annoying teams. Like Leicester and Leeds are always beating us up, and Southampton.
Or Bournemouth could do them a favor.
Goals.
We'll see.
We shall see. Yeah, it's like that. That's all that's left. I mean, even Chelsea, like okay, we could finish as high as 11th, but we gotta beat Newcastle and have Crystal Palace drop points or draw at Newcastle. Well, we gotta beat Newcastle and have like Crystal Palace drop points. Then we can fit, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, like at all. So yeah, I guess that brings yet another episode of the Talk It Is podcast to an end.
Yep.
I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and leave a like if you like the video, leave a comment if you have something to say, if you agree with us, if you disagree, and please do not forget to subscribe. We really need that. And also, like if you have somebody who might enjoy this podcast as much as you do, don't hesitate to share it. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you all.
See you next week.